All right, welcome to our third Reely's Rewinds.
This is the third one?
I think so, or this will be second.
4.
This is the second one that we'll upload.
What's the first one?
Maybe. No,
First one
third.
was-
This is the third one.
First was Star Wars, right?
Fuck.
Wait.
No, this is the fourth Reely's Rewind.
Hang on.
This is a great start. I'm leaving this in.
Wait. Yeah, fine, leave it in. Let me find the reviews.
No,
So we had
Top Gun, Star Wars, and we're gonna upload another one, and then 2001, and then this one.
Okay, so this is 5. This is gonna be our 5th rewind,
Wait, I just named 3.
right?
Top Gun, Star Wars, 2001, and then this.
And then this. Okay, I'm
All
sorry.
right,
That's 4.
this is
That's
number
4.
4. Nico can't do math.
That's 4. I'm so sorry.
I'm better at 1 in the morning math than Nico is. It's 1 a.m. I have a flight to get on tomorrow morning. By the time this gets uploaded, there will be that trip will be over, and a big news event surrounding one of the actors in this movie, which is why we decided to do this podcast in the first place, or do this episode in the first place. We'll have his trial conclude. I mean, did you want to talk about the trial a little bit? I think.
Do we need to?
I think we can. I mean,
So we mentioned it in 2001, which will be uploaded at some point, probably before this one, before you hear this.
yes.
And then we were like, well, we should upload this while the trial is still ongoing, so it's not just outdated. And then we were like, honestly, in either complete super elated celebration for Johnny Depp clearing his name, we were going to watch this movie, or
He loses,
yeah.
which is possible. And as I stated before, we're Team Amber here
No, we're not.
on this
No, we're not.
podcast.
You tweeted that, but we're not.
Did I actually tweet that?
I don't remember if you did.
I should tweet that.
No. Is it good now?
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, since we recorded that podcast a couple weeks ago, which will be uploaded tomorrow, I have been just obsessed with the trial, like a little too much. Like when I should be doing productive things, I've been a little too into it. I think the court of public opinion, even since the beginning of the trial, the court of public opinion has been on Johnny Depp's side, and I think that's more just because of some of the initial evidence introduced, and just his likability on the witness stand and stuff. But since the trial has progressed, Amber Heard has looked progressively worse, and I was willing to give her a fair shot, but this is not a legal podcast, but she is shitting the bed on her own case.
Literally and figuratively?
Yeah.
Question mark?
She's shitting the bed on her own case. It's an absolute disaster on Amber's side. No one likes her or her legal team, in the public eye. So
What do you mean? She has the cool fake crying.
yeah, the cool fake crying with no tears. Yeah, there's been a lot of shit happening.
There've been a lot of good memes.
Yeah. I'm just going to say this flat out, and I think this statement will age well regardless of what happens.
Okay.
Johnny Depp won this trial in terms of the optics of it, the public optics.
Yes, I think regardless of what happens, I think the public has made up their mind already. Unless if we hear something with some damning evidence saying Johnny Depp stabbed someone or something, I don't think that's coming.
Yeah, I doubt that's coming.
It looks like he's won the case in the public's eye.
Yeah. Yeah, and a lot of the claims that Amber has been making,
They don't add up.
There's not a lot of evidence for them, or really any concrete evidence for some of the crazy claims that she's making. Some of it's pretty gruesome if you want to look into it on your own time.
Like pooping in the bed. It
Well,
was the dog.
Yeah, some of the attacks she's alleging on Johnny are horrible, genuinely horrible if they are true. But I don't think they are, because no one's really corroborating that evidence. Not even the evidence, just the story. No one is really making it seem like this is a credible story. And she said she donated $7 million from the previous court case with Johnny in the UK to the ACLU, and then just didn't donate the money.
Yeah, you told me about that.
Apparently she got Elon Musk to donate $500,000 in her name, but she didn't donate any of her own money.
See, here's the difference with a pledge and and saying you
it's
did
so
pay
annoying.
money. Warren Buffett and Bill Gates have pledged over 99% of their total profits ever that they will donate by the time they die. They've pledged it.
Yeah.
They haven't done it yet because they're still making money. They've pledged that they will pay this.
But Amber didn't say that. Amber said, I donated.
From what you told me, she just said, I paid this already.
She said, I donated. That was the word she used.
Which...
that is a past tense word, Amber, suggesting that the money has already been sent.
So did the wire transfer go through? Did it not?
I guess not. But yeah, this is not about Amber Heard. This podcast will be focusing on Johnny Depp instead of Amber friggin' Turd.
Yeah, did we even say which film we're watching?
It's in the title of this mess
right.
of a podcast so far. It's the first Pirates of the Caribbean movie, currently most easily streamable on Disney Plus.
Curse of the Black Pearl, or if you own DVDs, hopefully you're still old enough to remember DVDs.
Yeah, I mean, I always had them on DVD. Did you have them on DVD?
I did, and I remember if I had all of them or some of them. Like I don't remember if I've seen all of these. I think I did, but I don't remember.
I think around the time I was like 10-year-old, 11-year-old, the first 3 movies were at least out or like coming out at the time.
This one was 2003.
Yeah. So I think the first 3 movies were probably out or coming out around the time that we were sort of young kids. And I was a huge fan of these movies, all of them. So I guess I'm sort of biased coming in, but I hadn't seen this in a while. So like
I hadn't either.
It definitely like the story points, the plot points that were meant to get hit. They landed for me. I don't know. I think we both like this. What were your thoughts?
It was a big nostalgia trip. There was a lot that I forgot. Again, I don't remember if I've seen all of these, but everything that I do remember from Pirates of the Caribbean, they all blend together. So it's been years since I've even seen any of these movies. But it was better than I remember it.
Yeah.
Granted, I don't remember which one was which, but it was good.
It is very much like a Disney movie of its time. I think
it was a bit more grotesque and violent than anything else I've seen from Disney.
Anything from the last decade from Disney, like not this violent. Like there is some just slashing of throats and like just straight up murder at really all throughout the movie that are a little shocking, and like I am surprised I watched it as a kid, but I did.
It was the same thing with like A New Hope. I completely forgot about the mass burning of the Jawas from C-3PO, the rotting corpse of Luke's parent or uncle and aunt.
Yeah, but that was the 70s, right? That was the late 70s. There was that 80 something.
It was 70 something.
I mean, either way, this one was 2003.
Or no, it was 80 something because Kubrick was 70 something.
Yeah. Still, it was 2003. Like this is. I didn't realize that at this point, like kids' movies still just had this much violence in them. But I don't know.
I think they definitely were able to mask it with the goofiness of Jack Sparrow and everybody else in the film and all the jokes and the good banter. Which, to be fair, I must say, Marvel, they have some good jokes, but I think this one they spammed so many more jokes, and I think they hit a lot more. Yeah.
I think this is that humor. It's the same style of humor that's in Marvel and all Disney stuff.
But I can't put my finger on it. I think, granted, they spammed way more than any Marvel film I've seen.
Yeah.
And I think they did a lot better with their humor. And I don't know how or why.
Yeah. It was just goofier. I think it was, I don't know, it felt less robotic the moments coming in. It is just a fun movie. Like that's the goal of the movie, is to be fun.
It was a lot of fun.
But like those positives of it being like that Disney, like a Disney movie like that, a sort of formulaic Disney movie, also like for me are I don't know. It's just, it doesn't mean to take itself too seriously, which I think is a good thing. But then it also,
well, it's supposed to be pirates who are lawless. It's like you can't take yourself too seriously with something like that. So they made a good choice. Yeah, they made the right choice.
No, I agree. And I think that humor and just the look of the movie, the acting, I don't know. It's a lovable movie. I think that it ages well, and it's good for all audiences. Like I call it a kids movie, but I don't think it's just for kids.
We said that Hans Zimmer did the soundtrack, right?
Yeah.
Is that correct?
I think so. Or Hans Zimmer, and there was one other guy. I don't know how to pronounce his name. You can try it, but The soundtrack is fantastic. This is right up there for me with like best movie franchise soundtracks, like with the Star Wars and Harry Potters and all those. This is just one of those soundtracks that's fantastic.
Right. Klaus Badelt is a German composer, and then there was Hans Zimmer with him. And Hans Zimmer, I think a lot more people are more familiar with Hans Zimmer. He did Dark Knight.
He did a lot of Nolan stuff. I think he's got other
Lion
stuff.
King too.
Yeah.
Like the original cartoon.
He's one of those dudes that's just got plenty of soundtracks.
He's one of the big soundtrack guys.
Yeah, but this original score for this movie is just fantastic.
It's classic.
One of the best. Yeah, this is one of the best. If you hear the song for Pirates, you know it instantly. But yeah, the man of the month right now is Mr. Johnny Depp, and I think he carries this movie. Like, I remember him as a kid. I dressed up as Jack Sparrow for Halloween and shit like that. Like, I was a huge Jack Sparrow fan, and watching this movie today, like, he is the best part of the movie, easily. In my eyes.
I don't want to say I was watching him in awe today, but when I watched it, I was like, damn, I completely forgot about like how good he is for this film.
He's just like, he is perfect. He's the perfect casting, and this is the perfect casting, perfect role, like, type of situation.
Which, speaking of casting, not to get too much into the new movie, but we just read or were thinking about whatever this said that they may potentially recast Jack Sparrow.
I didn't read anything that said that.
Oh, okay.
But I did read that they haven't started production yet. So, like, it's still a possibility.
I don't think it is.
So, I don't know. Like, it's technically possible, but I think the optics, probably like a company like Disney would want to stay away, especially, I don't know. If it was 10 years ago, maybe not.
Look, there's a lot of money to be made, Disney. If you bring back Mr. Johnny Depp, you got a lot of money here.
Yeah. And I think people
Would you go see it?
Absolutely. I mean, okay, I'd go see it if he wasn't in it too, just out of curiosity. But I think if he wasn't in it, I think there would be protests. Like, I think the outcome of this trial, I don't want this podcast to become only about the trial, but like the outcome of this trial is going to make people protest.
This is a big deal. This is a big deal.
It is a big deal.
This trial is about why this man lost basically his job, his livelihood at this point.
Yeah. I mean, but now she's about to lose hers too. So, and maybe she deserves it, but like, people are going to protest Aquaman 2 if she's in it, which she's already filmed.
From what I remember from the clips I've seen on YouTube, Aquaman 1 is already bad. Aquaman 2 can't be any better.
Yeah, I mean, it was one of the more successful DC EU movies, like, at the box office, but
we just saw Doctor Strange, and it was very successful.
Yeah, well, regardless,
that shit was hot garbage.
Well, that's my point. Regardless, these movies are gonna sell. I just think it's like the optics for Warner Brothers having Amber Heard in.
Yeah.
Like, where it stands right now, unless something crazy changes the trial, people will protest that movie. But I don't know. Maybe both studios should stay away from both of them. I think that's the more likely outcome. But it'll suck. Like,
probably. I would like to see it. Johnny Depp coming back. They probably won't. He's got a past history now from Amber Heard of being a domestic abuser, which I'm not certain. We're not here to state any claims, but it makes sense if they choose not to.
Disney just probably doesn't want to have to answer questions too.
Yeah.
Which is unfortunate, because I think the guy, like, especially, it's hard to know the truth. He's clearly not a saint.
No.
But it does suck for him that his career ended. And honestly, I think the movie will be worse off for it, because especially after watching this one alone, and I'm excited to, like, I might just go watch the next 4 movies on my own right now, because Johnny Depp is that likable in this movie. Like, he is enough of a draw. Like, he will alone sell tickets, and I think he did for these movies, the previous 5.
He, as you say, he's a draw. He reminded me of like the Joker, just kind of like a character, like just a character. Just he doesn't have any motivation. He's just kind of causing chaos everywhere he goes.
Yeah.
And he's just kind of doing things for the hell of it. And it seemed like that was just so much fun for him in this film.
He's clearly just immersed himself in the character. And if I'm remembering correctly, like, that's exactly how he is in all of the movies. Like, he just brings it in every single one of these movies.
Mm-hmm.
He's just great. Like, I don't know. I'm raving about him so much, but, like, he really carries this movie. Like, I don't think if
he's one of those people, you couldn't replace him in this movie. Like American Psycho, you couldn't replace Christian Bale.
No.
They're like, you know what I mean? Like those actors who
Brando in The Godfather, which you didn't like.
I didn't. It's not that I didn't like it. We'll review The Godfather.
We will at some
It's
point.
not that I didn't like it.
But
it didn't live up to my expectations.
one of those
No,
castings.
I liked Marlon Brando.
Yeah.
He was cool. I liked his little mouthpiece. And
Yeah.
everything. Anyways, not the point. But you know what I'm saying. Like
Yeah.
those characters who the actor they fit just so well together. You couldn't replace it, or it would be hard to think about somebody else. Like Jared Leto and Morbius.
Like, exactly. Yeah.
But that's what you're getting out of this.
Yeah.
I mean, hell, they made 5 movies.
They made 5 movies and
They all did well. I'm pretty sure.
I think he is one of the only characters that. I mean, he is the franchise. Like when you think of Pirates of the Caribbean, you think of him. Like,
So with Margot Robbie allegedly being their new lead for number 6, do you think they could possibly do as well or be received as well as the other 5?
It depends on the direction they go with it. I tend to think.
Because I don't think so.
I tend to think no. I think it's gonna fall flat because like this franchise has been established for Johnny Depp. It's
right?
like
it's built around him.
Yeah. I don't know. It's like if I know you don't like the Marvel references, but like if Marvel just tried to bring back an Iron Man character.
Yeah, it's like if they just changed Iron Man. That's what I was
Yeah,
thinking.
Rob Downey Jr. is Iron Man. And like I don't know if they would try to do another Captain Jack actor. I don't think they would. I think that'd be stupid. But like a Pirates movie without Johnny Depp is just not a Pirates movie.
Okay, well, if they have Margot Robbie, right? Nice young
She's
face.
great.
Yeah, she's
great.
good. No, here's what I'm saying. So, right, nice young face, Hollywood, big star. Do you think they maybe make a prequel to what Johnny Depp has done? And then they just get some younger guy to be Johnny Depp and Captain Jack Sparrow?
They could. I still wouldn't like that. I don't know.
I wouldn't either.
I wouldn't like that as much.
But it could be interesting.
Honestly, like, it could be interesting. But for me, like, I would want is them to just do something entirely new with Margot Robbie and like let her be the new face of whatever new franchise if they're trying to do that, because I think she's good enough to carry that load. I don't know if that's
she probably could.
Yeah,
well, she's gonna be in the Barbie movie.
Yeah,
she gets to be Barbie.
We should review that. What movie did I say was coming out on the same day? Is that coming out on the? That's Nolan's next movie is coming out on the same day.
Oppenheimer. Yeah. Oppenheimer.
Right.
However you say it.
Oppenheimer. I don't know. He's a German, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Something.
So we can't pronounce German names on this podcast.
I think it's Oppenheimer. Robert Oppenheimer.
Whatever.
But
Margot Robbie's great. Nothing against her. Johnny Depp, like after watching this today, it honestly makes me sad that Depp lost this movie, lost Pirates 6, and that he won't be reprising the role because he is just great.
Most likely not. We'll see.
Yeah, it's like we get to see Harrison Ford reprise the role of Indiana Jones for like
Han Solo
50 years. Yeah, and Han Solo for like 50 years.
Yeah.
Like
it could happen.
I'm sure Harrison Ford has like screamed at a woman before.
Oh no. This is bad. Take all of our takes with a grain of salt, please, listeners.
Take that take with a grain of salt, especially. I just think it's a little disappointing.
It is disappointing.
The trial is wildly fascinating to me just because they're like super interesting people and
they're very they're weird.
Yeah,
they're kind of weird people.
It is also just insane if Amber has been lying this whole time
and if she pooped in a bed.
Yeah, I mean,
or it was allegedly the dog. We don't know. We didn't see the scat, but
that's gonna be the thing that people remember from this trial. Like that's
Amber Turd.
Yeah, that's there you go. This has sort of been a movie review, sort of a trial review.
It's a big thing.
It's a big thing.
It's like it's the next OJ case, but not OJ. Not that level. You know?
Yeah.
Like with 2 celebrities. Something important happened.
This is the OJ of our generation, I think. The OJ trial of our
Watered
generation.
down OJ.
Watered down OJ. Honestly, in some ways more interesting. Probably it will definitely way less stakes because OJ's trial legalized murder in California.
Not technically.
Well, I mean,
now we're a law podcast, huh? Is that what we're going for?
Yeah, we're with the wild takes.
Okay. Anyways,
let's give it. You want to rate it?
No, I think we got a couple things we can mention. Were there any other characters you liked in this film?
I like a lot of them. Yeah, I think Barbossa's great. I honestly think the Will Turner and Elizabeth.
They were pretty good.
Chow said they were pretty good, but like honestly, they were more of like a just we got the job done type of.
Yeah. Which shout out Chow for showing up an hour before Nick and then just like leaving midway through the movie.
Yeah, he missed it. Okay, Keira Knightley played Elizabeth Swann, and then Orlando Bloom as Will Turner.
Okay.
They were fine.
Did you like the one guy with the one eye and his buddy-in-law who he goes running
yeah,
around
there's like this was the early 2000s humor that I think I miss. Like this is what I grew up watching on like Nickelodeon, where it's just like the humor is just two dumb guys just doing
Just running
dumb
around
stuff.
doing
Yeah, there's the
stupid
two
shit.
British soldier dumb guys and then the two pirate dumb guys. And honestly, like their jokes probably are not that funny, but like since this is the humor that I think you and I both grew up on, it was just more funny to us. I liked I liked a lot of the supporting cast in general. Like they were pretty good. Barbosa was probably the actual other best like actor performance in this movie. But I don't have any complaints. Nothing stood out to me.
Yeah. Okay.
What about you?
I agree. I think everybody was pretty good. I mean, there's nobody who I can really complain about either. Johnny Depp obviously carried. You said Orlando Bloom and Keira Knightley.
Yeah, they were the romantic couple.
They were cool. They're pretty good, but like
they're just kind of generic characters.
Yeah. You said Barbosa was good. I agree with that.
Yeah.
Did you like any of the British guys, like the British soldiers and the redcoats? Yeah. No.
They're just kind of there for, to be there for
Just
the
to push
plot.
the plot along. Yeah. Okay, fair enough. But it was a good time. Definitely a good time.
It was a good
Definitely
time.
worth a watch.
Yeah, big nostalgia trip. For me, it's a comfort movie. I can watch this 100 times and not get bored of it.
I could agree with that now. I just haven't seen it in years.
Yeah, it's just Johnny Depp and the humor and it's pirates and they're having fun.
Yeah, you don't see pirates anymore today. In anything, any more sort of media.
Yeah, there's the occasional video game, but this really brought pirates into
into the limelight.
Yeah, it's a good thing. I think Johnny Depp deserves another shot here. That's what I'm saying.
That's what we're saying.
That is what I'm saying.
We don't know.
Do you want to give your score?
I'll give it an 8.6.
Wow.
I really liked this film.
Wow. Okay.
Really did.
Okay.
I don't think your score is that high, is it?
No, I'm not giving it that high. I understand why you liked it because I like it a lot too. I'm gonna go. I have to. You know what? I'm gonna pull up I gotta be careful about this one. Yeah, I'm gonna start being more careful about my scores. Okay. All right, Nico's got it pulled up. Okay.
Can you see it?
Yeah. Just talk for a bit while I'm looking at this.
So, Nick, do you think you're going to rate this as high as your 2001 rating of a 10 out of 10?
Definitely not.
Oh, I'm sorry to spoil the next episode. Forget what I just said. Are you going to rate it?
We're uploading this before it. We're uploading 2001 before it.
You're
So
right,
that score will be
We're
up.
fine. Are you going to rate it as low as Morbius, our king of shit, 3.2?
No, I'm not, but I have my score.
What's your score?
I am
Wait. Is it better or worse than Doctor Strange?
It's better than Doctor Strange, of course.
Okay.
It's better than Doctor Strange. I know exactly where to fit this now. I should start having the spreadsheet pulled up before I start.
I just pull it up just so I can type it in.
Yeah, we need to have a more standardized, this is what our scores. I am going to give this a 7.8. 7.8. It's in the high sevens for me. It's on the upper half of good. It's a movie that's not going to make me think too hard. But because it doesn't make me think too hard, and because really the only best part of this movie is because of one actor, which carries the weight up to a 7.8. I just can't give it
my only
up into
issues
the eights.
that I had with this movie are some of the character motivations didn't make much sense. I think everything else was pretty good.
Yeah, some stuff just kind of happens for no reason.
That too. But I mean Keira Knightley's character, she kind of bounces around between marrying the British guy And
Yeah, well, she was
Will.
always in love with Will, but
Right?
Will
But
also just acts completely irrationally and like just dumb. Like he is so unaware of like
Wait.
cues,
Yeah, we gotta mention-
social cues and things.
Like she explains to him how his father, they found him, saved him, and that his father was a pirate, and then he just like he starts freaking out. He gets so angry. But
Yeah,
he doesn't explain why. We just assumed
he just
that it's because he's been lied to.
There's
his
just
whole
some
life.
huge racism in this movie towards pirates. I think that's what it is. He just
Wait, not racism. That's not the term. Hang on. So all of our podcast
it's
listeners-
piratism.
Piratism. Yes, there's piratism in this film.
We're canceled.
No, we're not. No.
canceled.
I saved us.
You saved us.
Big
Yep.
disclaimer. But
that is how he reacts. It's like, how dare you call me a pirate?
yeah, I'm not a pirate. It's like in Harry Potter when they're calling people mudbloods.
Yeah,
It's the same thing.
I mean,
And then he just starts freaking out irrationally.
yeah.
But that was kind of all there were like a few of those instances, or at the very end where like the British guy just gives up the girl and lets everyone just go on their way.
His entire character he's a static character the whole time, and then just becomes this like good guy.
Yeah, and then he just flips.
Yeah, he's just like, you know what?
Whatever.
Never mind. I was being a tyrant, and
Whatever.
I was representing all of my fellow Brits in a bad way. Now I need to be a stand-up fellow, and I need to let this guy take my girl and let Jack Sparrow swim away. Like, okay.
It didn't make much sense. But that was my only real issue with this movie. It was just some character motivations.
Yeah. Yeah, and I mean, that's like what you expect. Like, it wasn't too deep. And that's why I'm not going into the eights. But like, for a movie like this, I think this is one of the better ones.
I thought
better like type of like action comedy fun time movie.
there was definitely some room to improve for the next, like the sequels.
Yeah.
I just haven't seen the sequels, so I can't remember what I would rate them if I
Yeah.
saw them as well. So
We could review them. I don't know how much interest there is to review them. I might watch them on my own.
I'll watch them if you want. We
Yeah.
can review them at some point.
Sure. But yeah, that's our review. I think we're good for now. If you are. Anything else you want to say?
No, we're good.
Justice for Johnny.
We'll start implementing Morse code throughout our episodes.
To say Justice for Johnny.
No, not a well. Okay, we can, but we'll have secret giveaways. No, we won't. We don't have the funding.
I'm actually hoping that we know the outcome by like our next movie release podcast, because I think that's when the trial might be ending.
What, by late May?
Yeah, by the
Last
very end
week
of
or
May.
so?
This will be uploaded after that.
Yeah.
But yeah,
This should
Top
be
Gun.
early June by the time this comes out.
Yeah, it should come out early June. Anyways, Justice for Johnny. Congrats, Johnny, on winning the trial.
Hopefully.
I'm making the prediction right here.
Okay.
If Johnny does not win the trial,
We riot.
sure, we
We
riot.
just start pirating.
But
things.
I'm putting something down on this right now.
What are we putting down?
I don't know, what should I put down on this.
Remember, Chow was like, "What are the betting odds?"
If Johnny Depp loses the trial, and that means outright loses,
Yeah.
then I will watch Morbius again.
5 times in a row.
I'm not watching it 5 times in a row, but I will watch Morbius again. And that is that. That's the bet.
No. If they lose, we have to watch some super terrible movie and review it. Like a series of them, like some of like the worst Marvel movies or worst DC movies or something.
Okay. All right.
Or no. How about this? We do the Fast and Furious movies.
All right. Yeah.
If he loses, we actually do the Fast and Furious.
So
movies.
at this point, if you're hearing this and Johnny Depp outright lost, and there's like certain ways that Johnny Depp can kind of win, kind of lose. I'm not talking to those. Like if Amber Heard wins on all of the counts that were brought in this trial, then we will watch Fast and Furious.
all 9 movies.
All 9 movies by the end of the summer.
Yes.
Oh my God. All right.
All right.
All right. That's a bet. Thank you guys for listening.
Thank you.